Okay guys, welcome back to another Preston Perspective and facts on lesser known heroes. So we're back at this picture, and in the last video that we talked about Dr. Light, who is up above my head over here by Dr. Midnight. And today I want to talk to you about Fire. She's this glowing green girl right here, and when she was first introduced to us in Super Friends, it was all about like Brazilian mysticism and magic, kind of like the Alan Scott, the first Green Lantern. But for this video, I want to focus on when she was reintroduced to us in more of a science fiction realm. So she's introduced to us in Super Friends issue 25 in 1979. But we're going to talk about when she's reintroduced to us as Beatrice, a Brazilian amateur model and performer. Because of her travel and influence, she is recruited then by a secret Brazilian government agency to do missions. And while she is on a mission, she gets trapped in a explosion of this this pyroplasmic stuff, pyroplasma, and she's engulfed into this green flame. And instead of destroying her, she's actually able to absorb it, and it gives her the power to breathe from her mouth an 8-inch flame, which is pretty cool. She gives her name originally the Green Fury, and then she renames her name the Green Flame, along with her friend the Ice Maiden, and they join the Global Guardians. But then a little bit later, she actually convinces her friend the Ice Maiden to apply for Justice League Europe and Justice League International, and they're accepted, and then they change their names to Fire and Ice. Now, you might know Fire because Fire was in Justice League Unlimited, the animated series, and had a few spotlights on her in Batman, the Brave and the Bold. And she is seen as a background character and girl every now and then on DC's superhero girls. As a member of Justice League International, she ends up fighting Doomsday, and in a battle against Doomsday, she actually extends and expends all of her power, and she initially loses the powers because she extinguishes her own flame. We then see Fire again in Justice League Generation Lost, where they are going after Maxwell Lord, and this is happening at the same time inside of the bigger, wider event, Brightest Day. And then in the New 52 reboot, we see her again as a member of the Justice League International, since she's from Brazil. And towards the end of that comic run, she actually gets injured and then is sidelined. But she's still able to do things because before she got her powers, because of her time in the government agency, she's actually a very talented investigator. And so now let's talk quickly about a few of her abilities. So during the Invasion crossover event with the aliens, the Dominators, they set off a meta-gene bomb. So meta-gene for meta-humans, and she's exposed to this bomb along with a lot of other superheroes and superpowered beings. And after a little bit of a time being sick and ill from the bomb, as she recovers like other heroes, she finds that her powers have now been altered or supercharged. And so now she can engulf herself in a total flame, like flame on kind of thing. And it actually happens more often than not when she can't control her emotions and she gets angry. She can use the fire to fly, and she can shoot the fires out of her hands and fire blast. And when she has this flame on thing going on, she's actually not really covered in fire, per se. It's more the green pyroplasma. It's actually glowing plasma that she is engulfed in. So that's pretty cool. Well, I hope you learned something today about another DC hero. Again, I love DC Comics. I love the multiverse and the crossover and the crises and the massive Green Lantern verse. But I love DC Comics because of the effort that is put in to character content and character development. Have a great week.